Have you ever asked yourself, how am I really doing? What if you started to track your daily reflections? And I'm not just talking about your work, but how it shapes both your wellness and purpose. This series does exactly that. At the start of the day, I outline everything I want to accomplish that day, and then at the end of the day, reflect on what was accomplished, talk about any obstacles that were in the way, and how it aligned with my bigger visions and goals. Let's get into it. Day 22. And today there are 3 things on the to-do list. Carrying forward from yesterday, the first on the list is to create a first draft of a new blog post on how to get the most out of your Nikon Z8 when shooting video. The second is the carryover from yesterday as well, which was the Organisational series pre-production. And I'm going to actually even specify that to just be a series outline. And then the last is yard cleanup / fire outside. We had a few trees that went down this year and want to continue cleaning up the scraps from the tree. When it comes to obstacles for today, I don't necessarily see any at this moment, which is the first in a while. Energy's high. I really want to get a lot of work done after kind of taking a slough day or a sick day, and feel really good about these tasks for today. I guess thinking now, maybe an obstacle could be getting distracted, going down different rabbit holes as I work on this content. This content requires a little bit of research and fiddling with things, so that could be a potential obstacle for today. But we'll I guess just go ahead and jump into day 22, and I'll report back at the end of today. Okay, end of day 22, and lots of good learnings again today. The goals I had set forth, or the tasks for the day, were to create the first draft of the how to get the most out of the Nikon Z8 when shooting video. I had also pre-production, or creating the series outline for the Organisational series, and then yard cleanup / fire outside. And as you'll see here, I got half of one task done. And thinking of what I put down here is that the obstacle for the day, basically distractions while doing tasks, getting pulled off task. And it was a little bit of that today as I was going through and creating all the specific elements that I wanted to talk to in the Z8 video. Realized that there were features inside the camera that I hadn't been leveraging, and kind of went down that rabbit hole of experimenting with some new feature sets that I think would be important to include in the video. So I ended up spending quite a bit more time kind of going down that rabbit hole, and kind of got lost in it in a very good way. I kind of now feel, with where I have the camera, that it's just become even that much more powerful for me when operating, which was great. There were some reflections from today and things that I want to carry forward in the format and kind of the function of these videos as well. What I've realized now that we're 22 days into this is there's a ton of great information that I can leverage, mainly the lessons from each day, and looking for similar themes that come forward in each of the days as kind of I move forward. So my plan is to integrate end of week reviews and then also end of month reviews, where I kind of look back at those lessons learned and see what themes or common threads are coming through in the way in which I'm working. So those will be 2 new things I build into this project. I'm already noticing some common trends and things or areas in which I can improve, and that'll be something that I dig into tomorrow to see kind of a little bit more on that side of things. I guess one of the things that I had noted here is that in reflection, I realized that I have no problem moving tasks without a hard and fast deadline. So in situations where I'm trying to push forward on a new line of business, because there's no client involved in that right now and no hard and fast deadline, I find myself more willing to push those tasks into the future. And that's something that I need to create a little more, or put some more rails around that. And just think about the implications if I keep pushing these things off, is like, it's not just pushing the task off for the day, but it's pushing off that whole new potential revenue stream. So that was one reflection or observation. And then I just put another note here that I've never delivered late on client work, but have no problem when I set deadlines and push them. Yeah, I just kind of obviously talked about that. And then the last here is working in an end of week review, as it feels like I'm missing out on some of the lessons. Yes, we touched on that as well. So, good day today. I ended up not going outside for the fire. It was a little too windy today. So that might be something that I do tomorrow. We'll see what the weather holds for that. And then when it comes to the pre-production on the series outline for the organizational series, I'll revisit tomorrow morning to see what the plan of attack is for that, and kind of where my energy level is at. I know right now I'm still feeling really good at the Z8 kind of walkthrough video for settings. So there's a chance I'll just continue with that tomorrow, but we'll see what day 23 brings. So with that, I'm gonna leave today here and jump on to day 23.